Hey Carissa, my name is Aaron, and in this video I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. Most likely you're sitting here asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, as a local business owner, I know you are extremely busy. You're so focused on running your business that you don't have time to learn how the internet could help. And if you think about getting help with your online stuff, it's hard for you to know who really knows what they're doing and who doesn't. I have found that giving people an easy attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of those local business owners coming to me and saying, I like you, Aaron, please do this for me. So by the end of this video, you've liked what you've heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business. Shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if in the end of the video you simply want to take this free attack plan I gave you to do yourself, that works for me too. So now let me show you the 3 things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine. So the first thing I want to go over is content. And I hope you're sitting down, Carissa, because Google has bots. Yeah, craziness. And they read your website. They read all the words on your website. They can even read images, words, how you have it saved. Unfortunately, I pulled up an image here. It looks like it's just a generic name, but you can actually put keywords and important words behind those images as well. So I did, to be optimized on Google, you need to have 1,500 words on your homepage. And good keywords, high-hitting, good targeted keywords. So I did a word count on your website. Looks like you've only got about 187 words on there. Like I said, 1,500 is optimized. Got a lot of room for improvement on there. I'm sure you're familiar with Parker & Sons, huge in the Valley. I did a word count on their website, a little over 800 words, still not optimized. So it's something that's totally beatable in that aspect. And like I said, not just quantity, but quality. You want to have good keywords. So speaking of keywords, if we look at your website here, this is a web page called Ahrefs that I use. So it gives me a really good in-depth look at your website, and I pay about $100 a month for it. So keywords on your website. You've got 17 keywords on your website. And if you look through here, you want to look at ones that are local specific. So if I look through here, I don't really have any good local specific ones like AC Repair Phoenix, repair installer near me, stuff like that. Those are really high ones. You've got a lot for your website, which branding is important, but you also want to have impactful words that people are searching for outside of your specific name. So if we go over to Parker & Sons again, they've got 35,000 keywords, which is kind of crazy. Again, it's more important about the high impact ones than it is about quantity on this. But if you look at here, AC Repair Phoenix, 2,300 searches, they're right on the front page. You look at HVAC Service Phoenix, 750, they're right up there. So if you just look at the volume and you look at the position that they're at, they're showing up for these impactful searches. So it's very important to have that kind of wording on your website as far as your content goes. So let's move into the next thing, which is citations. If you look at it, do a Google search, which I'm sure you've done before. I did AC Repair Phoenix because it's a really high-hitting keyword. You get sponsored ones, which you may or may not see because you might have an ad blocker on there. So that's not something I want to go into as far as ads. We want to do stuff that you can do today. If you scroll down, you get the map pack. That's where the citations come into. So the map pack consists of your name, address, and phone number across directories on the internet. And here's just an example of citations. Again, some are more impactful than others. The BBB is huge, Google Places, Yelp, all these. You want to get listed on as many directories and get as many citations as possible to get put up in that map pack. And then you want to do it on a monthly basis because it's not just a one and done thing. You need to keep doing it to keep yourself in there. So citations was the second thing. Now if we go to the third thing and we go down to the organic search, that's where 60 to 70% of people end up. And as you can see, there's Parker & Sons right there. Here's another crazy thing. Google is a popularity contest. It's just like in high school where you started wearing the cool clothes and the cool people started noticing you and your popularity went up. And then the popular kids started noticing you. You went even further. Then you had the juice. And that's what we call this, backlinks. The backlink juice is what you need. You want relevant sites pointing back to you saying you're reputable, it's valid, it's something that is in the industry. We don't want, say, a Barrow's Pizza or a Filiberto's pointing back to you. We want relevant backlinks to get you pushed up in this organic search. Because like I said, it's a popularity contest, and that's very important. So getting backlinks is super important. And if we go back to Ahrefs, that actually shows backlinks on here as well. So here's your page again. You got 89 backlinks with 47 referring domains. And again, some are more impactful than others. You've got the Better Business Bureau, which is great, but if you look at this, spam, that one's not doing anything for you. And there's a few other spam ones, but you want to get relevant backlinks going back to you, pointing back to you for your popularity. If we take a look at Parker & Sons again, 3,600 backlinks, 929 referring domains, and they've got some really high impact ones. Again, they've got the Better Business Bureau. They've got some with a bunch with 90s. Those are very, very important. You want to get relevant backlinks to get you up in that organic search. So, in closing, we went over content. You want to have at least 1,500 words on your front page, and with those good, hard-hitting keywords. Citations. To get in that map pack, you want to have 200 to 300 citations, and you want to do it on a monthly basis to keep in that map pack. It's just not a one-and-done thing. You need to keep on it. And then backlinks. Again, relevancy, popularity. That's what Google does. You need to have relevant backlinks to show that you are the authority online. So if you implement these strategies today, you're going to rank higher across Google. That's just what it comes down to. So, Carisa, I bet you're wondering, what now? Well, you can either go with this information I provided you and do this on your own, and like I said, I am absolutely cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time of doing it, you can give me a call, 602-888-4825. Once again, my name is Aaron, 602-888-4825. Carisa, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I hope it was valuable to you. Love to get some feedback from you, and I look forward to hearing from you. Take care.